And as one story of faith came to an end, another was about to begin. A story of pride, healing, and God's mercy. Naaman was a mighty commander, respected by kings and feared by his enemies. But behind his victories, a hidden affliction troubled him. But beneath his strength and honor was a painful secret. Naaman suffered from a serious skin disease.
Far from her homeland lived a young servant girl who remembered the prophet of God and believed he could help her master.
If my master were with the prophet in Samaria, he would be healed. Then tell me more about this prophet. Perhaps he can truly help my husband. Tell me about the prophet in your land.
Yes, my lady. The God of Israel has worked wonders through him.
Then I will tell Naaman. Perhaps there is still hope for him. A young servant told me of a prophet in Israel who can heal you.
Then I will seek this prophet. If there is hope, I must find it. My king, I have heard of a prophet in Israel who may be able to heal me. I ask for your permission to go and seek him. Then go, Naaman. Take this letter to the king of Israel and seek this prophet. Take this letter to the king of Israel. He will know why you have come. I will go, my king. May this journey bring healing.
With the king's permission, Naaman gathered his men and began the long journey to Israel, carrying hope with him. In his hand was the king's letter. Before him lay Israel, and with it, the hope of finding healing. After a long journey, Naaman finally reached Samaria, carrying the king's letter and a desperate hope for healing.
Your Majesty, I bring a letter from the king of Syria concerning my healing. A letter asking me to heal a man? Am I God that I can give life or death? Why does the king of Syria seek a quarrel with me? My king, I came only seeking the prophet who can heal me.
A messenger hurried toward Elisha, carrying an important message.
My lord, the king has torn his robes. A letter from the king of Syria demands he heal Naaman. Why has the king torn his robes? Let Naaman come to me. The king is deeply troubled, my lord. I will take your message to him. My master says, go, wash yourself 7 times in the Jordan, and your flesh will be restored. He did not even come out to meet me. Is this truly his instruction? I thought he would surely come out to me and call on the name of his God. Are not the rivers of Damascus better than all the waters of Israel? My master, if the prophet had asked you to do something difficult, would you not have done it? How much more then when he simply says, wash and be clean? You are right. Let us go to the Jordan.
Leaving his pride behind, Naaman journeyed toward the Jordan, carrying one simple command: wash and be clean. At last, Naaman stood before the Jordan. The answer to his suffering was now a simple act of obedience. Naaman finally humbled himself. He stepped into the Jordan and prepared to obey the prophet's command. Naaman washed in the Jordan for the first time, following the prophet's command exactly. Again, Naaman entered the water. His pride was giving way to obedience. With each washing, Naaman's pride was giving way to humble obedience. 4 times he washed, then 5, then 6. With every washing, Naaman drew closer to the moment that would change his life. On the 7th time, Naaman came up from the water, and his skin was completely restored.
Look at me. The Lord has truly healed me. Yes, my master, his word has proved true. Shall we return to Samaria, my master? Yes, but I will not return as the man who came. Now I know that there is no God in all the world except in Israel. Rise, Naaman. Give thanks to the God who has healed you. Please accept a gift from your servant. As surely as the Lord lives, I will not accept it. If not, please let your servant be given as much earth as a pair of mules can carry. Go in peace."
Naaman departed in peace, carrying the soil of Israel and a new faith in the God who had healed him. But Gehazi, Elisha's servant, was not willing to let Naaman leave with the gifts he had offered. But Gehazi ran after Naaman, determined to take what his master had refused.
"My master has sent me to say, 2 young men from the hill country of Ephraim have just arrived. Please give them a talent of silver and 2 sets of clothing. Please take 2 talents.
Gehazi took the gifts and secretly followed after Naaman. After sending the servants away, Gehazi secretly hid the gifts he had received from Naaman.
Where have you been, Gehazi? Your servant went nowhere. Was not my spirit with you when the man got down from his chariot to meet you? Is this the time to accept money and clothing? Or to accept vineyards, olive groves, sheep, cattle, male and female servants? Therefore, the leprosy of Naaman will cling to you and to your descendants forever."
Gehazi left Elisha's presence, carrying the consequence of his greed. And Gehazi went out from his presence, a reminder that greed can bring consequences, even after witnessing God's power. Gehazi walked away from Elisha, carrying the consequence of his choice. Naaman returned home changed, carrying with him the memory of the God who had shown him mercy and healing. After his encounter with the prophet of God, Naaman began the long journey home to Syria, carrying a new faith in his heart.
"I have returned safely, and God has shown me great mercy."
Then truly the God of Israel has been merciful to you.
Naaman's healing had changed more than his body. It had humbled his heart and opened his eyes to the mercy of God. From that day forward, Naaman carried a new understanding of God's power and mercy wherever he went. Naaman returned home a changed man. He had come seeking healing, but he discovered the mercy and power of the living God. His story reminds us that true faith begins with humility and obedience.